There's so many gurus talking about how to make money online and content strategy and content calendar hooks created by AI. AI doesn't have to replace your voice and doesn't have to replace your authenticity. It can simply be used as a tool to enhance your workflow, all right? So in this example, I'm using Poppy AI because I am biased. And right now, I have a screenshot of my Hexco personality as well as my MBTI. I freaking purchased that paid version of getting to know more about your MBTI personality. I usually get INFP or sometimes when I'm feeling nice, ISFJ. Anyways, who cares? I have my human design on my board. So for now, let me just go ahead and make my knowledge base smaller. And then I'm going to add the Poppy AI chat and connect it. I'm more of a yapper than a typer, so what I'm going to do is talk to Poppy directly. Hey Poppy, take a look at my hexaco personality, my MBTI, and human design chart, and tell me everything that you know about me. Feel free to be brutally honest. Tell me what you know about who I am as a person and as a content creator, and maybe my strengths and even weaknesses, and how I can be impactful and consistent as a founder creator. Okay, so what I basically did is prompted Poppy via my voice because who has time to type all of that? Let's dive in. Okay, let's see if Poppy's first impression about me is something I agree with. All right, full picture of Olivia Lee. Honestly, thoroughly, and without sugarcoating. So, oh man, I'm kind of scared. So, who you are at the core. You're a manifesting generator, sacral authority. I don't know what that means. And last time I got ENFJ. Interesting. I must be bipolar or something because it's never one thing. But trust me, I'm an introvert. I just thrive when I'm working from home away from people. So, and my hexaco profile paints someone who is emotionally intense. Oh gosh, yes. All my best friends will agree. Highly open, deeply conscientious, but wrestling with some real internal tensions. As you can see, AI can be used for you to get to learn more about yourself, which will then help you to become more authentic in your content. This is so true. Aesthetics is so important to me. I love going to art museums. Creativity, unconventionality are all elevated. Yes, that is very true. I need novelty and depth. Anxiety, dependence. What? Me? Anxious? Anyways, I thought that said autism. Altruism high. I genuinely care about people. This isn't a brand play, it's wired in you. Most people. Agreeableness is mixed. My patience and flexibility aren't high as people might expect from someone who presents warm. That is so true. People assume I'm like this nice, bubbly person. I'm a bitch. Sometimes. I am so impatient and I can be very stubborn too. You can hold grudges. My gosh, what the frick? When I made this video, I knew it was gonna be spot on, but now I feel exposed. What the heck? Honesty, humility, it is moderate. You're not manipulative, but you're not naive either. Modesty isn't your strongest. The brutal read. You're someone who cares deeply, works obsessively. That's true. Hold yourself to impossible standards and then gets anxious when you can't meet them. You know what? I'm just gonna skim through this because I don't like this anymore. I feel too exposed. What I'm gonna do next is go to my Instagram and I'm going to copy my profile, come back to Poppy, and then just paste it. Click the background like so, and then paste. So Command V. You should be able to see your own outlier videos and your latest post based on your most recent 50 posts. The reason why I want you to only focus on the most 50 posts is, first of all, that's what we have right now. Second of all, algorithm shifts so quickly. So if we're looking at, let's say, a post that went viral like 4 years ago, that's not going to be as effective to study than some of your most recent posts. So that's why you should be adding your top 10 outliers. But in my case, I have some crazy collaboration videos with Poppy. So let me just pick what I think represents my voice well. So this one, this. And then I'm going to click this button, add 6 selected to board, and that's just going to, and let me close this. That's going to add all of your best performing videos or your hand selected videos straight onto the board. So while it's loading, what I'm going to do now is drag these videos over and then connect it like so. This is like ChatGPT, Claude, any kind of AI models that you love, but you have the creative freedom to turn it into your own canvas and your own whiteboard. It's not linear. You're not limited to just text. You can just place things wherever you want. It's very visual. If you tried pasting a content video on Claude or GPT, you should know, like, there's no way to get a transcript or anything to get information about the video, whereas Poppy can watch, hear, and read any content that you link. Because these are linked, right? The videos are linked to the Poppy chat. Poppy can right now look at the transcripts of my videos and what I'm wearing, the fact that one of my eyes is smaller than the other, and text on the video, and even editing styles and music choices. So let me prove that to you. Why this is useful is you're able to now analyze your own content, right? Let's take a look at what Poppy's gonna share. Looking at the content, my speaking style, conversational monologue with a big sister energy. Okay, I think I agree. I'm an only child, but this is the energy that I would love to have, so spot on. As you can see, Poppy isn't just guesstimating. Poppy's actually looking at word for word transcript of your video and taking it apart and then repeating it back to you. You lead with provocation, then earn trust with vulnerability. You know what? I didn't I like that. I like that. Your visual production style. Minimalist by design, not by accident. How did Poppy know that? I always tell my best friends I want to be a minimalist even when it comes to designs, content, my room. Wow, I'm actually mind blown by this. Look at that. Look at that. Keywords are highlighted in red or bold. Yeah, I work at Poppy, but I still don't know how this sorcery is possible. And then we're going to do something really cool. Ready? Now that you know more about my personality and my speaking style, your task is to become a content strategist and a content script writer. And I want you to write me a prompt that would give me ideas about who my ideal audience, ideal customer profile is, as well as my content pillars. So what I basically did, kind of like reverse prompt engineering, where I told Poppy to write the prompt that I can then use it to get the best results possible. Poppy is now writing the prompt from this simple voice prompt that I gave her. Now Poppy's actually inputting all of the information that she had already learned about me prior conversation above. And make sure to use the same chat, because once you click a new conversation or click to create a new Poppy chat, it's not going to share the same chat history as this one. All you need to do is go up, copy code, paste, enter. There are all these content creators giving tips about how to make money online and creating content, but you might be stuck in the very beginning of What even is mine? What the heck is an ICP? This is a great place to start. Poppy isn't great only for people who are already making money and know how to do the content creation game, but for those of you who want to get started, or if you have been in this game for so long and need some kind of clarity, that's where I was. Poppy was a lifesaver, and there is a reason why I started out as a customer and decided to scrape my business and join Poppy, right? So if you're feeling lost right now on who you're creating for, and I recommend having a little frame of your ideal audience. Like, don't talk to everyone, because as you heard over and over again, it's so true. If you try to talk to everyone and reach everyone, you are reaching nobody. Talk to your one person, and Poppy is the best way for you to find that. So now Poppy's giving me the demographics and the psychographics of my ICP and their beliefs, fears, aspirations. Most likely than not, if you go through this, this is going to be a version of you in the past. What would make her say she's talking directly to me? This is how you can use AI to enhance your content game, not to get AI to write your script and do all the work for you and dilute everything that's online, because everyone is starting to sound the same if they use AI to script it. But I want you to be the different creator who uses AI to go deeper into your authenticity and then just rock it with content with your vulnerable humanness. Actually go through this. If this is too long, just tell Poppy, hey Poppy, I have ADHD and my attention span is shorter than an unborn goldfish fetus. Make sure to write them in short sentences that will make sense for a third grader to understand, and give me some action items that I can take action on right now. By the way, this is a great way for you to save credits too. Instead of getting a Bible of an answer that you and I both know you're not going to read all of that. So if you just include that into prompt from now on to ask Poppy to write it in a very simple bullet point list that works beautifully with my brain. My ICP is for a smart, ambitious woman who knows she's meant for more but can't figure out how to show up online as herself and actually get paid for it. That is perfect. My human brain was struggling to write that myself. So this is actually really good. I'm going to use that. My audience, 24 to 35. Yes, I agree. When building something, probably neurodivergent, or at least my brain works differently energy. That's so true. Likely a woman of color. Ooh, immigrant daughter, or someone who never fit the default mold of success. A very unconventional method as well. I started my content journey and my digital marketing journey in 2017 with ClickFunnels. For me, I've always been in that unconventional way of making money online. So it felt like no one really truly understood exactly what I did. Ooh. Wow. Wow. You make her feel like her weirdness is her weapon. This is how you can go deeper into your content game and actually reach the people you want to reach, who will not only listen to you, pay attention to you, but actually buy whatever you create. This is how to do it. This is how you can use AI to win your content game.